Hey everyone, happy Wednesday and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we will be doing a budget by Paycheck. So I'm going to be breaking down Paycheck number 1 for the month of March. So if you like these videos, cash stuffing videos, sinking funds, financial freedom, all that good stuff, hit that subscribe button, leave me a comment, thumbs up, and let's get started. Okay guys, so I have the side-by-side view of my budget Paycheck that I set up. I will have this linked in the description box if you would like to watch that to help me make sure that all my numbers are correct for Paycheck number 1. So for my monthly budget, I budgeted $3,480. So dividing that per paycheck gives me $1,740. So that is what I budgeted for this paycheck, $1,740. I actually was paid, it's a lot of twos, 2,227. And I do try to follow the zero-based budgeting method, but I round the dollar. It's just easier for me. Also, I do not live alone, but I only budget my income and expenses, no one else's. So this is all me. And I don't have any kids, so it's just all me. So let's go ahead and subtract that so I can see what the difference was. So 227 minus 1,740. So that gave me an additional $487. Okay. And I'm just going to go ahead and bring my totals down. I also will be getting my, I think it's my Etsy affiliate marketing paycheck. It hasn't came in yet, but it will be coming in the next few days. So that gets added, but I do keep that income private. So the reason why I share my teacher income is because it's public information, and I do get like teachers who follow me or aspiring teachers who follow me. And I think it's just an overall good middle class or medium type of income to budget with. So that's why I show it. I don't show my affiliate marketing income or my online income because that's income that I have full control over. So like your job income, you can't control what they pay you. Like what the state pays you or your company pays you, you have no control over that. And it's just a piece of my income that I get to keep to my little self. So for anyone that may ask that question. So next we're going to go ahead and get into what I budgeted for all of my expenses and then look at what the actual expenses are. So I went ahead and put my due dates in for the fixed expenses. And so for tithes, I budgeted $225. For storage, I budgeted $123. For rent, I budgeted $300. For my phone, I budgeted $75, and Netflix is $10. Home spending, gas, groceries, medicine are all my revolving cash envelopes if you watch my cash envelope stuffing videos. So I do have a budget for these expenses as well, and then I just kind of come back and see if I gave myself the allotted what I allotted myself in the budget, or if I gave myself more. So that's what we're going to be looking at. I did make an extra car payment on this paycheck, but that was not budgeted. And my sinking funds, what I wanted to add to that was $130. Cash envelopes or extra cash envelope stuffings and savings, I do not budget for that. I just kind of see what we have left over. I don't know if I mentioned it to you all earlier, but I did get my stickers from the Caffeinated Kate on Etsy. I got a lot of compliments in my monthly budget setup video about the stickers, and y'all, I love them. They're beautiful. So I'm gonna go ahead and tally up what I did budget for this paycheck. So $225, $123, $300, $75, $10, $20, $200, $75, $75, $10, and $130. So my budgeted expenses totals to $1,243. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and get into the actual of what I spent. So of course my check was more than I expected. Well, technically I did expect it, but I didn't know by how much because I got my special education bonus. So this actually ended up being $295. My storage, I'm guessing it's gonna go up next month. I know I got that email, but right now it's still $99. My rent is the same. I live with my family in case, cause like somebody was like, oh, I wish my rent was $300. And I almost responded, but I didn't. But I was like, well, it is if you live with family. So yeah, I live with my family. So my phone was the same. And then Netflix was also the same. Home, I spent 20, or I gave myself 20. Spending, I gave myself 200. Gas, I'm gonna put 75. I'm still within the window from when I get my next check, and I'm almost positive I'm gonna go over. But I can make that correction later on if so. Groceries 75, medicine 10. I did put an extra $400. So of this $487, I took 400 of it and put it toward an extra car payment because we are paying my car off this year. Okay, yes, we're paying my car off this year. I'm gonna go ahead and tally up my sinking funds to see how much I spent on that, or how much I gave myself in sinking funds. Hopefully the light isn't shining too bad for you all. So for travel, I gave myself 5. Medical was 50. Gifts were 10. Car maintenance was supposed to be 10, but I took an extra 50 from my bonus to put toward my car. So that was 50 plus 10. And then church was 20. School plans, I did not give myself anything. My birthday was 20 and miscellaneous was 10. So I budgeted 130, but I actually ended up putting 175 toward my sinking funds. So I'm gonna come back, we're gonna tally this up, and then we're gonna fill in our variance. All right, so 295, 99, 300, 75, 10, 20, 200, 75, 75, 10, 400, 175. So my actual expenses for this paycheck ended up being $1,734 instead of $1,243. So what I do, if it's your first time watching my videos, I will take this number and subtract from my actual, and then see what I have left over that I can put toward my cash envelopes or sinking funds, and what I'm going to put towards savings. So 1734. I'm going to go 2227 minus 1734. That's going to give me $493. So I will probably take 300 of it and put toward my cash envelopes rollover. And then, would I do that right, y'all? I think so. 193 will go toward my savings. So when I tally all of this up, it should give me the amount of my income for this paycheck. So that will zero out the budget. And I always go back and kind of make corrections if I need to. Like I said, if I end up going over with groceries, I'll come back and, you know, white out whatever I need to. But let's go ahead and add all this up to see if we get that number. Perfect. So we end up with $2,227. So this way, it just gives every dollar in your budget a home. And with budgeting, you know, we're beginners. You can be flexible, you can make changes, you can make adjustments, but this is kind of what I just try to go by, you know, to give myself a really good outline for my budget for this paycheck. So next I'm going to fill in my variant. So if I go over, I'm gonna mark it in red. Even if it's a good thing, I still mark it in red. And then if I'm under or exact, I'm gonna mark it in green. So 295 minus 225 gives me $70. Okay, and so I budgeted 123, only spent 99, so that's plus 24, and my 300 and my 75 was the same, 10 was the same, 20 was the same. I hope you all can see that. I know my hand's kind of awkward. A lot of these so far the same. Again, like I said, those that gas, I'm positive I'm going to have to come back and update that. And then 175 minus 130 is 45. And then I just kind of leave that blank because I don't budget for that. So here's what we are looking like for the variance column. Mostly green. Even though some things are red because they were unbudgeted, it's still technically a good thing because I did get extra money to cover those expenses for this paycheck, but they weren't in the budget, so I'll just put them in red anyway. So this is what my budget is looking like, you all, for paycheck number 1 for the month of March. Again, I'm a beginner budgeter. I'm figuring it out. I love that a lot of you are also beginner budgeters, and you'll let me know that in the comments. So I feel like a little community. But thank you so much for tuning into this video. I will have my next cash envelope stuffing video up. It's going to be a cash exchange on this Friday, so you want to stay tuned for that. Y'all love those. Other than that, thank you guys. See you later. Bye.